Young and the Restless, Y&R during the week of December 28th to January 1st teases that we will see some complex situations and difficult emotions. After a trip to meet your biological mother, Nia Benedict, Amanda Sinclair will smoke back to Devin Hamilton's penthouse. Later, the Young and the Restless spoilers stated that Adam would find Sharon in the guild. It looks like Shannon will be wondering how Adam did that, so he would think Sharon's still damn it meant a lot. When Adam and Sharon talked, Ray would appear suspicious and a bit irritable. Since Ray and Sharon's wedding is imminent, Ray will have to worry about the possibility that Adam will put the ceremony in danger. As other Y&R news and updates appear, we will continue to post them for you. Amanda would hardly be able to see an intimate moment between Nia and her other daughter, Imani Benedict. You must feel dumbfounded to see your biological mother hugging another older daughter, says Devin in Y&R's weekly preview video. Well, you see, that's just part of the story. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers will press Adam Newman's buttons when she encounters him at the Crimson Lights. Phyllis will talk about how they are attracted to some better halves to pull them out of the swamp. Was it Nick Newman for Phyllis and Chelsea Lawson for Adam? Or was it Sharon Newman? Phyllis will tell Adam how messed up he was between Sharon and Chelsea, but it looks like she will succeed under Adam's cover. Maybe Phillips would even argue that if Adam decided to act, he better hurry because Sharon was about to marry Ray Rosales. Meanwhile, Ray will look forward to the wedding on New Year's Eve. You're running out of time to change your mind, Ray teased in Y&R's weekly commercials. Also, Amanda insisted after crossing her arms in anger. Amanda had been hoping for some answers, but those answers would have left her wondering if it was better to be in the dark. Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon's long-term relationship with Adam will cause problems for her in the coming weeks. Channel Y&R will have all their Young and Restless, demolitions, updates, and believe you need, so drop by often.
As for Amanda, she returns to her room and texts her Pi to find out about the city near Chicago where Nia lives. Pi texted back that it was Wilmette, so Amanda entered it into a search engine for the drive time from Genoa City. Amanda called Devin right after that and admitted she had made the decision. She wants to go see her mother. Amanda notes that Nia lived about an hour away and confessed that she didn't want to go alone. There are 2 days left until Christmas and the snowy streets, so Devin looks surprised to see Amanda wants him to give up everything and visit her mother. However, Devin says Amanda should create a playlist and he will pick her up tomorrow. During Wednesday's episode of Young and the Restless, Amanda thanked Devin and seemed a bit overwhelmed by the ongoing meeting. Phyllis and Summer together with the Abbotts celebrate the holiday. Jack seems distracted and contemplates Dina Mergeron's memories related to ice skating. Kyle thought they should go skating again in Dina's memory, so they signed up with Nick, but Jack and Phyllis stayed for a second. Phyllis explains that Summer wants to take some diamonds from her infinity necklace and place them with an emerald in Kyle's tie clip. Jack smiled as Kyle had the same idea and wanted to put an emerald on Summer's necklace. "Oh no," Phyllis said with a laugh. "We have to fix this. It's too cute and romantic to give." Kyle, Summer and Nick went to the Crimson Lights for some hot chocolate later. As Kyle walked away, Nick talked to Summer about her relationship. What Summer wants for Christmas is that Nick must be in their corner 100%. Phyllis stepped in and interrupted, so Nick wondered what she was doing. When Kyle found Jack on the porch, he got some good news. Jack shoved the changed bracelet into a box and said that Kyle could consider his Christmas wish a success. Meanwhile, Phyllis hands Summer the changed tie clip in a box and gives her a Christmas wish. Back in Devin's penthouse, he stands by the Christmas tree and remembers reading the letter, Annie, or childhood that Hillary wrote to Santa Claus when she was a little girl. The Abbott mansion again, Jack stood in the living room and decorated the Christmas before Sally texted him. Sally just made sure that the offer to attend Christmas remained. Jack seemed pleased and texted back that they would be happy to have Sally there. Kyle reunites with Summer at the Grand Phoenix Hall, where they allude to each other's surprises. Since they're still frozen from skating, Summer and Kyle are on the same page on how to boot. Kyle just wanted to know if Summer wanted to go to her or him. Though they're slowing things down, Summer hopes the answer to that question will soon be ours. Nick sits down with Phyllis at the cafe, where she updates him on the full necklace and tie clip swap. Yeah, it's pretty cute, Nick said unhappily on Wednesday's episode of Y&R. Phyllis teases Nick about becoming a Grinch, but Nick suggests he's trying to board the train with Skyle, though he still seems wary of Summer getting hurt. The conversation turns to Victoria, but Nick wants to discuss all the movies until the new year. Phyllis promises to make Christmas a special one for Christians. She will be Nick's goblin for Santa and won't talk about Victoria until 2021. After Phyllis uprooted some nearby mistletoe, Nick joked about placing it in every doorway. Summer learns that Aunt Victoria is trying to capture Phyllis, so Nick arrives to rescue her mother. Summer is wondering what the problem is, so Phyllis admits she's struggling to figure out the difference between being under Victoria's thumb and owing Nick. She thought if I had been tougher, they wouldn't have had this conversation right now. If someone else doesn't play by the rules, why should I play? Phyllis was very surprised. Summer doesn't want Phyllis to go too far, so Phyllis has speculated about her daughter's reaction. Can you blame me in your history? Summer asks. Phyllis questioned how Summer would feel if Kyle Abbott made everything in her career happen to her. Summer admits she will be very miserable and will be very upset with Kyle for that. Phyllis disliked this feeling and choked up paying Nick until the day she was about to die. A Newman owns me, Phyllis grumbled. Phyllis wants to feel in control of her life again. Nikki Newman came in and said she was completely attracted to Victor Newman's handsome looks. Nikki thought it was amazing that after all these years, she still felt the same way about Victor. When Nikki sat at the same table as Victor, they rediscovered the idea of making a trip to London. Nikki thinks this trip is very important after a crazy year they have had. Victor seems reluctant to leave, so Nikki scowls. When you look at me with those beautiful blue eyes, what do I do? Victor asked. He assured Nikki that he would call the pilot and plan his flight on Christmas Eve. In the penthouse, Devon Hamilton could only imagine the emotions Amanda Sinclair was experiencing. Amanda explains that her mother as well as Hillary Curtis Hamilton's mother are Rose Turner's cousin, and she's still alive. The investigator searched Rose's background. Her cousin is Naya and comes from a wealthy family. When Naya was in college, she suddenly dropped out of school and came to Evanston. Nadine, once Rose's neighbor, remembers Rose spending time with a female college student. Amanda has a current photo of Naya on her phone, so she shows it to Devon. Amanda says if Pi is correct, Naya already has twins and then gives birth to Rose. Amanda wonders why Hillary was raised by Rose instead of her, and if Naya knew that Hillary was dead. Does Naya ever wonder about her other children? She clearly has the resources to come find me, but she doesn't. Why? Amanda asked as Devon seemed sympathetic. Amanda is very grateful when someone is listening, someone who cares. Devon wants Amanda to have a happy ending she deserves. Pi leaves a message to Naya, but he purposely doesn't reveal why he called. It's just about her cousin, Rose. Amanda wants to go see Naya. This was her first push, but she made it wrong last time. Devon believes Amanda should follow that urge because there is no detailed plan on how to deal with this. Amanda doesn't know what will happen if he shows up to see Naya. She can slam the door in Amanda's face. Devon notes that Naya can hug Amanda tightly and tells her that this is the best day of her life. Amanda's anxiety about meeting Naya was worse than she had imagined. There are a lot of mishaps involved here, but Devon doesn't think Amanda will know anything until she tries. Amanda worries she is a coward because she's too overwhelmed to make this decision right now. Devon doesn't think so, but he wants Amanda to open up to the idea of connecting with her mother. Kyle goes to the Abbott mansion, where Jack Abbott asks his son to take on Sally Spectra. Well, she's definitely ambitious, but she's pretty straightforward about that. It's refreshing. She's smart, knowledgeable and quite obnoxious, Kyle admitted. Nick appeared and thought it would be better for the girl Kyle was talking about. Kyle admitted they were discussing Lauren Baldwin's new assistant. The way Kyle talks about Sally, Nick thinks she looks perfect. Kyle hopes there's nothing wrong with him saying something nice about someone who isn't Summer. Not at all, Nick emphasized. He thinks Summer and Kyle are doing well this time around, but he suggests that Kyle will be on probation forever. Nick wished Phyllis could see her personal worth, but that was just Phyllis according to Jack. Phyllis is independent and oriented, so Jack understands why she's frustrated. Nick worries about Phyllis planning something that will cause trouble, so Jack admits that Phyllis sometimes becomes her own worst enemy. Phyllis had a gift for the Summer at the Grand Phoenix lobby, so Summer joked that it was a big box to disguise small car keys. Summer thinks her mother seems a million miles away, so Phyllis opens up about her problems. She couldn't even put into words what this hotel meant to her. It has never been that simple or easy. Young and the Restless spoilers say Nick and Phyllis have more trouble in their future, so they'd better enjoy a happy vacation while they still can. The Y&R channel is a great source of Young and the Restless news and updates.